All right, guys. So tonight we're going to be talking about first we're going to share wins, and then we're going to be talking a little bit about the holidays because it's coming up really soon, how to navigate your fitness goals despite having fun with your friends and family. So we're going to start with some wins. Who would like to go first? Or should I call someone first? I could pick
I'll
Sandra.
start.
Sandra. Okay.
Yeah,
What's
I'll
your win,
start.
Sandra?
My win. Well, since I didn't share last week, well, just being away for a few days and like I was still on course with my fitness and with my food goals and all that. So I was pretty happy about that.
Amazing.
And Sunday I ran like a 13K, which was for me like it's been longer than I did this season so far, and I was really happy and comfortable. So, I attribute that also to the strength training because I think everything helps. And
Yeah. Is that your
so
Team
that's
Orange?
yeah, we do
Yeah.
triathlon training, but
Yeah.
we had a long run, but not this long. I just felt really good, and I had the two dogs,
Wow.
so I was like, let's keep going,
That's
And
it. Your endurance
Zorro's
is
celebrating
increasing.
his, yeah, he's celebrating his eighth birthday today, so I'm
Oh,
proud of him.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
thank you. I'm proud of him. Like he's still fit, and the 13K for him was like he was still happy and bobbing his head and wanting to keep
yeah.
going. So I'm glad.
Did you get him a
Very
Nice.
little
great.
birthday gift yet? Or
You know what? I
that's
did not. I did not because I'm like, what am I gonna do? Go to the pet
oh.
store and get him a cookie? I know. I'm a bad mom.
No, just
Um,
give him an extra treat or
yeah.
he's getting spoiled all the time. Every day is his birthday.
He had a play date, so maybe I'll just give him something with like peanut butter. Like I'll just I'll make an extra little special
It's
treat
more
for him.
for us. I mean, like obviously they don't know, but it's more for
Yeah.
us. We'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
figure something out, Sandra.
What's that?
Vin,
Something fall. Holding. Okay.
sorry.
Good. No, that's it. I'm good. Thank you.
Vin, what's your win for the week?
Well, it's really nice to start seeing results on the scale. And I feel stronger. I feel, I have to get my sleep cycle in sync there for sure. My bad, but I I just compared to how I felt at the beginning of the reset, and now it's like night and day, Katya.
Ooh, nice.
It's the
Amazing.
energy I have, the positivity that, because normally I'm a very positive person, but when I started feeling bloated and I just couldn't lose the weight, like it wasn't that I couldn't lose the weight, I didn't have the motivation. But this group and you, Katya, have been like a godsend to me, honestly. Uh, I'm smiling like a fool right now because I see results. Other people are seeing results, and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and he's going to be happy when I sit on that scale. You know that because he did tell me because of my high blood pressure, I need to lose weight. So, and I'm psyched about making my pancakes on Sunday.
Awesome. So happy
Yeah,
for you. That's so
yeah.
good. That's so good. We're going to learn over, I'm going to talk about this often in the group,
Hmm.
that we're going to, because like everybody's looking for that motivation, but we're going to always look for structure and habits because
Yes.
motivation doesn't stay. It doesn't stay for anyone. So
Mm.
but it's great to have that high energy in the group because that does pump us up, but it has to come from within. And that is because we're building these healthy habits and the structure. And the fact is that this weekend, you're going to start meal prepping for your week. You're going to save
Hmm.
time. You're going to save money and everything's going to fall into
Absolutely.
place. And we're not looking for perfection, because
Hmm.
when we first start doing meal prep, it's like it's overwhelming. People, oh my God, I have to do this. I always say, let's keep it super simple. You have to repeat, and people go, well, I want to eat different things. Uh, 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 uh,
Mm.
For the time being, you need to keep it simple. It's a trade-off to get your goal. And then
Yeah.
when you build the foundation to your house, Then we can get a little more complicated, a little more fancy, a little more adding this, a little more adding that variation.
Mm.
But if people that always like, they're like, I don't like leftovers, I don't like this, it's like, well, you're already setting yourself up for struggle, and you have a really coachable mind.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
a teacher yourself, right? So
Oh,
you're a leader.
thank you. Yeah.
So I can see that you're going to do so well. And it's a give and take. It's a feedback loop, right? You give some feedback, I take it, absorb, give you some feedback back to you, and that's how you grow.
Okay.
So that's
I
really
just have a quick
exciting. Sorry?
I just have a quick question about Everfit on the web.
Yeah.
How do I find you as my
Oh,
coach?
right now you can only get it on your iPad, EverFit.
Okay, I
It
only
doesn't
have
have a
it on
web
my, oh yeah, I
browser.
have an Android, so yeah.
Okay. It doesn't have,
Okay, so I
and
have,
it not yet. It doesn't have a
okay,
website yet.
okay, so
Yeah.
that's why, like, I'm still using my phone, but hopefully I'm further away so you can see me. But those band exercises were amazing, and I did swap one out. Like the one that it was the hamstring one where
Okay.
the bands were. It looked a little complex to me, so I
Okay.
just did
That's
did the
fine.
bridges on the floor.
That's great. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can swap out the exercises,
yeah,
especially when you're in the moment of training. And
yeah,
then later on you tell me and I'll swap it out for you. But
yeah.
that was a great change. But Zoom, when you look at the, you can log into Zoom on your
Hmm.
computer. You just have to go take the link that I sent you by email
Yeah.
and
Oh,
click from there.
you sent it by email. That's good because
Yeah. The
okay, I
thing is
didn't
that
realize that
I
I was
sent it
only
on
using the app.
Tuesday. Yeah, I
Okay,
always send it by email and
okay,
then I do a reminder in the group and vice versa.
okay, okay.
So
So
that's
that's
how
good.
you
It's in
can
my
get on your
email.
computer next time.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Jilda, what's your win for the week?
Staying, doing getting my steps in, getting my water. Last week my nutrition was off, but I'm trying to make up for it this week.
Okay, what do you think
Yeah.
happened last week?
Well, I went to 3 restaurants.
Oh, you went
Harry,
away. Where'd you go? Oh, it was Harry's birthday.
no, it's birthday week. So
Okay.
meet up with this friend, meet up with that friend, and yeah.
That's okay. 1 week, like,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I didn't, I haven't, I weighed myself. I was fine. I was up a pound, but I'm back down a pound. And
well, you know how it works, right? When you're
yes,
holding
yeah.
on to water, you can't
Mhm.
let a couple pounds going up and down affect
Yeah.
you.
No, no, that's it. I'm fine with it. Like, you
Yeah.
know,
Okay, good.
right now just want to build on my strength and just, that's it.
Build some lean muscle. Are you getting ready for
Exactly.
are you getting ready for the holidays?
Yeah, I think I'm all ready. I just have one more shot of going out and another Costco run and a shot of picking up gift cards for kids' stockings and stuff.
You got your tree up and everything?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Okay, let's have a look. Ooh, it's beautiful.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, wait,
nice.
wait, you
Is it
moved.
upside down?
No, you showed us like too fast.
Oh, okay.
You're
I'm not good
showing
at
us,
the camera.
we're looking at the ceiling right now.
Oh,
Nice paint job though,
okay,
but
because yeah, no, I know why, because I
because
have it.
your iPad switches.
Yeah. I don't know if can you see it
Oh
now?
yeah, there's cute. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's just traditional. It's not fancy.
Do you get a real tree or artificial?
We used to. It's 3 years now. I bought this one.
Oh,
I
okay.
really like it.
It looks
Yeah.
real. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
It's
it does. It does look real.
less
Just
needles
don't,
and stuff.
yeah, I just don't have the nice smell though.
Well, you could always get like a scented soy candle or something.
Yeah, maybe. No, I go by the stores and I just smell the trees when I walk through them. I'm gonna go
Oh
on
yeah.
down, take a walk.
Yeah. That's nice. Well, we're like, look, we're I'll have a win. I haven't shared a win. I'm still going for my morning. Like I have a friend that we walk our dogs, and the weather hasn't really stopped us because I could go early in the morning. Sometimes like I have to go, my first client might be at 8 in the morning, so it's really, but this weather hasn't deterred too much. So that's a win.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Callie's getting her steps in. Very important because every winter, this poor dog, appetite doesn't change, but the exercise does because she's small and it's hard to get through the snow. But we've been managing, so it's cool. So today's topic. All right, so let me just. All right, so for today, we're going to be talking about navigating the holidays without losing momentum. So I always say to everybody in the program, we're looking for 80%. You want to be on point, and there's always about 20% that you have a bit of wiggle room. Not to say that that becomes your cheat meals or what have you, but you're just living your best life, right? So like you might have a lunch here or dinner out, but you want to make sure that 80% of the time you're on point. Um, so we want to do a reality check because sometimes, especially Americans, when you have the American Thanksgiving and also Canadians, we start having Christmas parties early. We have more friend get-togethers, lunches, office parties, what have you. So what could be a few days of holidays turns into a 6-week pause. And you'd be surprised, like we did a reset challenge and a lot of people were like, I'm gonna wait till January, and then there's us. We're kick-ass. We don't wait till January. We get things done, right? We are on top of our goals, but we still want to have fun. We're women that, we're go-getters and we like to enjoy our lives at the same time. But a lot of times the reality is women will gain, like many, will gain about 3 to 7 pounds over the holidays from November to end of December. And it's not because they have a bad metabolism, but it's because they stop paying attention, right? So one dinner is not going to make you gain weight, but 6 weeks of screw it, I'll start in January, absolutely will. So again, you don't need to be perfect, but you just need to like pick and choose. So you don't want to quit on yourself just because the calendar is like in this, December. So the holiday mind shift. If you have the mindset is it's the holidays, I can't stay on track, and then you skip everything, then it's going to be so hard to get back in momentum once it's over. And you're going to be like everybody else, I'll start on January 1st or 2nd. You want to shift your mindset in like, I've got control of my choices. So even during the holidays, I get to enjoy my food and my friends and family, but also honor my goals, right? So like I said earlier, like when I was talking about my win for the week, look, I'm not going to let the, cold weather or the snowy weather stop me from getting all my steps in because I know that's going to add up. If I become a lot more sedentary because it's colder, then it's going to be in alignment with the holidays. Well, what happens? I'm moving less, I'm eating more, and it's a recipe for, of course, you're going to put on some weight or gain some body fat. So what's my mindset? Well, I live here or wherever you're living. So a lot of us are living in Quebec. Well, get some gear that's going to keep you warm, right? You need to put layers, get yourself outside, do some, maybe 20-minute walks, or if you really can't bear that, pace your place or get like a walking pad. There's a lot of ways of keeping that movement going. And so like if you shift that mindset, I am in control of my choices even during the holidays. It's just going to be like, yeah, why do I have to give up on everything just because I want to have fun? So you're not a victim, right, of the holiday season. So what you choose on your plate is also something that you're in control over. You want to keep your non-negotiables. There's going to be 3 anchors that are going to keep you grounded no matter what. So one, when we're eating, right, you want to think about protein. Even us plant-based people, we think about having a plate that has your protein, prioritize that. You want to make sure that you're getting in your day 100 grams, 120 grams around, right? It's going to help you control your appetite, stabilize your blood sugar, and it prevents you from overeating at events. You also, again, if you're drinking that water, if you're not skipping on the water, you're even upping it a little bit, because like sometimes what happens on holidays, people are going to drink a little bit more than they normally do. Well, drink some more water. It's actually going to help you as well. It's going to help reduce your cravings, and it's going to keep you from mistaking thirst for hunger, so you might be actually thirsty and you don't really realize. That applies to everyday life. And then of course, the third thing, again, colder weather, holidays, you're moving less, you're socializing more. Well, you can still get your movement in before you're doing your celebrations, right? So even like a 20-30 minute walk. um don't forget your workouts, of course. If your workouts are falling on the holiday days itself, you know that you can move those workouts to a day that works better for you. Or let's say you're really crushed for time, shorten it. Let's say you have 3 sets, maybe you're going to do 2 sets that day. Or maybe you're going to get half of that workout in the morning and then the next morning you finish it. There's ways of getting it in without like letting it all go. And so you want to choose your moments, right? So when you're looking at different, let's say you have like, I don't know, 6, 7 events that you're going to. Well, are you going to drink at all the events? Or are you going to choose some of them that you're like, okay, this one I'm not. It's a Thursday. I have to work the next day. I'm not going to drink, that night. Things like that. Like you could say yes to your dinner, let's say, or your special desserts your mother makes once a year. And you could say no to the random cookies that someone puts in the office at 10 a.m. Like there's ways of like picking and choosing what's more important, right? So have a little bit and still have fun, right? And so you always it's a lot of all of this, and everything in your life is about being more mindful. So you're going to be in that moment. You're like, okay, do I want to enjoy this, or is it more peer pressure? Like I didn't really want to drink, but everybody was drinking and I don't want to be the only one not drinking. Ask yourself, like, are you going to be one of the sheep that follows everybody else? Or are you going to be that wolf that stands up and say, well, I'm going to do what I feel like is right for me? And if that answer is, yeah, I feel like having a drink, then have your drink, right? So there's always like the balance. It's like a seesaw, of knowing what you truly want, or is it because you want to fit in? And so it's basically pick your moments with intention, and then you don't have to eat everything that crosses your path, fill your plate with, first build your plate with your protein, and then sit and think and feel like, are you really hungry to have a second plate, or is it just because it tastes good? Like there's ways of also being monitoring without having to track everything, because when you're at a holiday party or dinner, you're not going to be tracking your macros, or because one, you won't know, and number two, I wouldn't want that. I want you to enjoy yourself as well. So you want to handle your holiday without anxiety. You want to just live, realize that there's going to be, plan your days that you're going to be in between, that you're being, mindful and on your plan. You want to always build your plates with lots of veggies as well. So like load up your plates with veggies, and then have your favorite carbs too, just pick and choose. The whole thing is I want you to have enjoyment without the guilt and without thinking you have to start over tomorrow. You're simply just enjoying the 80-20 rule. And again, when it goes to alcohol, like it's not the enemy, but you just realize that how much do you plan? Like just to have a plan in mind, if you're going to have some alcohol, don't forget to drink some water. That's also going to help you slow down, drinking as much as you would. You want to maybe avoid the sugary cocktails, maybe go for something a little more simple, or some wine or bubbles. And then always think in your head, like plan it out. Like, okay, that night, am I going to limit myself to 1 to 3 drinks, depending on that event? And then look at your whole period of time and say, wow, okay, that was really over what I wanted. So thinking in advance helps eliminate that feeling bad afterward, because you kind of planned it. And then you want to make sure that you're managing your stress and emotions, because a lot of times with holidays, they bring family drama. Like sometimes you may not have seen people in a long time, and it might bring up emotions. So you might be busier running around doing last minute shopping, what have you. That also leaves you less time to plan your food. You might be doing a little more takeout because you're shopping or you're running around. So try to plan ahead. Try to plan some meals that maybe you even throw in the freezer. You can make even like some wraps, some high protein wraps. I have some recipes in the Everfit portal that you could freezer friendly. So let's say that you're going to have a period of time that you're going to be on the road traveling to see loved ones. Well, You pull out your frozen, wraps to go, and boom, like you don't have to stop at McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts, like you're gonna have something ready. So you have a bit of time before. Um, and when you're feeling overwhelmed, you want to ask yourself, like, what do you need right now? Like even in the planning part, let's say you're hosting and there's a lot of pressure on you. You have to clean the house, you have to get this ready, you have to do some shopping. Do you need rest? Do you need to scale back a little bit? Like if you can't get all the workouts done, that's okay too. So you just have to be really mindful about what you can and can't do. Is it that you need a walk just to reset your mind? And are you still nourishing your body leading up to the holidays? So it's all about structure and having a plan. Yeah, so when you really want to look at your holiday success plan, you want to make sure that you're getting in your protein, minimum 100 grams a day. Again, if you have your macros set, you want to try to still hit that. You want to think about getting enough water. That's oftentimes if you're on the road, you think, oh, I don't want to have to make pit stops, if you're driving a lot, that's another thing. You may have to cut back a little bit on those days, but make sure you're moving, make sure that you're getting enough sleep, because lack of sleep will create more cravings. It's just a known fact. Make sure you're getting in your steps, so track that somehow. If you're not using a tracker, use your phone. And then pick 3 things that you're non-negotiables that are going to get you through the holidays. And then also think about the foods that you're going to eat guilt-free and with intention. Like I don't want you saying, oh, like I had, I don't know, whatever tiramisu that my great aunt made, and now I feel guilty. Well, we want to eliminate guilt. We want to say, no, it's the holidays, right? It happens once a year. You want to just enjoy yourself. Again, like I said, if you're doing it at every single meal, that's a different story. But if you go in with intention, you'll be okay. And again, the more steps you're getting, you're moving your body, it's going to help you. So you want to make sure during the holidays you get at least 2 strength workouts at least. You want to make sure you're walking every day, and just know that you can still make progress even though you're in holiday mode. So, if you have that mindset, you're never going to be in that mindset that you'll just start over in January, or that it's just too hard now, or I'll restart later. Again, stick to that 80-20 rule, stay in motion, stay accountable, stay consistent. We're not looking for perfection. So you worked hard to get where you are. You still want to enjoy yourself because you deserve it. You deserve, some good times with your family. You can also prepare stuff to yourself, right? Like make some healthier options for people too. If you're going to a party and you know that there's going to be a lot of stuff, well, you could bring a fruit plate, with some yogurt dip. So there's ways of like having fun, but yet having a little healthy spin on it. That's pretty much it that I want to say. I was thinking next week, if we have some great holiday recipes, it doesn't have to be healthy. It could be just ones that you enjoy that you want to share with anyone. Maybe we can start thinking about some stuff. Is there anything that anyone feels like coming up to the holidays, or remembering what happened in the past and how they felt, that they want to share or talk about? Go ahead. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, so my question is, well, there's a lot of butter involved with the holidays,
Yeah.
but in general, okay, just forget the holidays. Is butter better than margarine? And I've read so many articles about this, and what's your
I mean,
opinion?
my take is anything in moderation, right?
Anything in moderation, yeah.
Right? Unless it's like
Yeah.
GMO. I think that for me, I'm vegan, so I don't eat either. I know
Oh yeah,
margarine is
right.
plant-based. It's like, but I don't eat margarine either.
Okay.
Margarine. Um,
Margarine.
I use, like when I'm cooking, I'll use olive oil or coconut oil and stuff like that. But I
Right.
know sometimes other people are preparing food, right? Again,
Mhm.
I don't eat butter, so I often have things that are put aside for me because I
Like
can't
I
eat it.
like those pancakes, those protein pancakes.
Yeah.
I like I'll put a little like a little bit dab of butter and
Okay.
maple syrup on it.
If
Yeah,
you track it and
yeah,
it becomes part of your macros,
yeah.
eat it. That's where I like
It's not
flexible.
like I'm eating a bowl of ice cream or anything. So yeah.
No, but if
Yeah.
you take a big thing of butter and you slap it on,
Mm,
you're gonna blow your macros. So you want anything in moderation.
yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
So with the protein pancakes, I always I throw on like 0% yogurt, and this way you don't have to use butter. It keeps it nice and moist. Like you use a lot less,
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
and you don't have to put butter if you use Greek yogurt.
So what happens is then you save your fat calories for other things.
Exactly. Yeah, for the beef. Eventually.
Yeah,
Where's
it's
the
a,
beef?
it's a
Yeah.
look. You can put a little bit of maple syrup, but you certainly won't need the butter because you've got plenty with the. Even if you do a serving or half a serving of the yogurt, there you
Hmm.
go. You're gonna add
Yeah.
you're gonna up your protein levels too.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
mean, I'm not going to tell people not to eat something. It's not the way I teach or, coach,
Hmm.
but again, moderation. Same thing with people that drink their coffee and they have to put like 2 teaspoons of sugar in it. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to work for you. You're going to have to cut it down slowly but surely. And eventually your palate changes and you don't crave that anymore.
Hmm.
So if you start doing little switches, you might like, oh, well, this tastes really good. So that's a good suggestion from Sandra. You could put that just to make it a little more moist. But if you absolutely have to have it, then put less. And that's going to
Okay.
be taking part of your fat calories.
Yeah, that's it. Well, maybe I'll try it once, see how it all adds up. And on my bad, I didn't do my homework to transfer those recipes over yet.
Still have
Got
time.
some stuff
Still
to
have
do,
time. Yeah.
but yeah, I'll do it tonight.
But you got your workout done.
Yes, I did. Well, I did adjustments, but
That's fine.
and not always all the reps, but I tried.
That's okay. Remember what I just said? 80%, 20%.
Yeah,
Like you'll get
yeah.
there. It's just you have to congratulate and celebrate the wins because that's what keeps motivation going is action.
Hmm. Yeah,
Action and not downplaying what you did do.
yeah.
Because then
And
then
also, oh, sorry, Katja, I interrupted you.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, no,
Done.
I just everything that you were saying about not feeling guilty, it's really, really true because not just that, I mean, it's not an excuse to overeat, but our resting metabolism rate is higher, gets higher as our muscle mass gets bigger, right?
Hmm.
So the stronger we get, we
The
burn
more
more
muscle
calories just
mass you
sitting
have,
down.
the better, yeah, on all respects.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
great. I'm glad that you are aware of that. Do you have a lot of
Yeah.
holiday events to attend?
Not really. I have a couple parties next week. Well, one of them is yours. Is it next week or the week
Friday, yeah,
after?
Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, but I'm not worried about the holidays so much. I do after that, I'll probably go to Toronto to see my family. But I feel like I don't feel bad not drinking because with my health can like with everything that happened with my health previously, people know that I stay away from alcohol. So that's easy for me because people who know me are aware of that, right?
Okay, good, good.
So yeah, yeah. So
You're
it's
on track.
I mean, a glass of wine is great that I would enjoy with my meal, but at the same time, it's empty calories.
There you go. You're
Yeah,
making choices of what you want to
yeah,
prioritize,
yeah,
so that's good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Gilda?
So I don't
Gilda's
feel uncomfortable not drinking.
okay, well that's good. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
just gotta pick what you plan on, like that you want to indulge in.
Well, that's it. I mean, it's my health, and that's number one right now.
Yeah.
And if my friends are offended, then I don't think anyone's offended these days anyway.
No, I guess no, it's less and less. It's not
Yeah,
as there's not as much peer pressure.
yeah, yeah.
Gilda was gonna say something.
No, 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 just listening.
Okay, do you have any like feelings around the holidays for you in terms of food and festivities?
Myself? Yeah, well, we have a couple of events. Like next weekend, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have our party, our group party. Then I have my family because my parents are going to Florida to spend the Christmas with my sister. And then the following day we have Harry's family, and then Christmas Day it'll be just me, the kids, and some friends. So, but
That's
I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna, like I'll have it if like going to my sister-in-law's, I'll have something to eat before I go.
Yeah, I forgot to say that. Yes, sometimes
Yeah,
having to eat before you go is like a good strategy as well. Don't go starving.
no, no, because I
Yeah.
know they put out a lot of things like chips and peanuts and candy and stuff like that. So, and I'm a person to go by the bowls. So if I'm full, if I've had like protein, I'll be good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
it's good to see friends and family. It's only once a year, so that's you have a good strategy.
yeah,
And in terms of alcohol, you'll just budget like,
I'll budget.
and you're getting a lot of steps in.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, that's for sure. The steps are my non-negotiables, the steps, the water, and my workouts. Even if I only do my 3 wolf pack, that's what I was gonna tell you. I'll message you anyways, but I'll just do the wolf pack ones, the 2 weeks
Mhm.
of the holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just reduce it for
that's
sure.
my 3 non-negotiables, and that's it for
Yep.
me.
Hmm.
And then I'll just watch what I eat and what I drink. And I don't mean watch like
Yeah, you
I'll
just
be mindful.
mindful.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And Sandra,
Yeah.
do you have any feelings around the holidays in terms of any kind of potential setbacks in your head, or do you feel comfortable?
Just that I'll have a full house, so getting my workouts done. It's gonna have to be in the morning when like people are sleeping.
So
So
that means you have to get to bed early.
fine. And just being mindful. I think that's really the key.
You're on your bike, that's why you're and I don't know if everybody knows, but she's on her bike. So that's why it's like
Awesome.
we're going to
Oh,
see
sorry,
we're like on a cruise ship.
sorry.
No, it's
I,
okay.
I was trying to turn it off. I don't know. For some reason, the screen didn't want to give me the turn off thing. So yeah, I wanted to start my workout because then the day.
Yeah,
See,
no.
I feel like it. I didn't sleep at all last night, and I came in from the traffic, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I just want to eat and go to bed. But I said, get on the workout. So yes,
Dedicated.
thing a win here, ladies.
Bravo, brava, brava.
I'll sign out when it's done on the app. But I don't know. The holidays, like to me, I don't have a lot of things planned. To me, it's just like the stress of getting there. So it's not to do with food or anything else. It's just like being ready. You know,
Mhm.
just physically like having the decorations up and my house in order so that I can receive my family, that kind of stuff.
You'll get
So,
there. Yeah,
yeah,
you're gonna get a good
yeah,
night's sleep and you'll get it done.
and
Awesome.
sleep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, sleep is a thing. Like if you guys are like run down and tired, that's where the cravings come in. So if you're getting enough sleep, even though you're having a good time, it does help quite a bit. Water and getting your workout.
lots of water.
Yeah,
Yeah, and have bubble water, like have you
sparkling.
know, very
Sparkling
sparkling water.
water.
Can't really guzzle that, so you have to sip it slowly. And I find that with a
Yeah.
little hit of lime or lemon
Yeah.
does it. You know,
Well, I can guzzle sparkling water easily. I'm so I love it. Yeah, I love it.
I yeah, okay. I mean, I
Give me
like
some.
it a lot, but I can't guzzle it.
No, for me it can't be too cold. But
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
for sure.
so guys, so if you have like recipes that you want to share, like holidays themed or mocktails or even cocktails or whatever that you want to share next week, that would be fun. Or share it, we can share it in a group too. So you're gonna start think, is anybody else hosting besides Sandra? So Jill just hosting. Are you gonna host them or all your family's away?
No, all my family's away. All my friends and family are
Toronto.
outside my house.
Uh,
So yeah, it's going to be kind of like a prolonged kind of celebration because I'll have a lot of people to see. But that's okay. I will stick with my goals. And the goal is, as you saw from my letter, size 4 by the end of 2026, you know?
There you
So
go.
I'll keep that in mind, you know? I'll
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
So
Because
steps,
I'm
you gotta
finding
move. You
too,
gotta get those steps in, and
that's
get
it.
that watch synced or the phone synced with Everfit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I yeah, I feel really just like I said, night and day, and I'm so happy to be able to share, you know, the struggles as well as the triumphs. It's so nice that you asked for the wins here, you know.
Oh,
And
100%.
yeah.
Awesome, guys. Do you guys have any other questions before we log out for this week? No? Okay, great. So let's see those recipes. If you have any, Jilda's good at finding recipes. So is, yeah, Sandra too. Sandra too. Sandra's been posting a lot in the group. So if you have anything good that you want to share, it doesn't have to please me. Like, just find something that you guys like that you think other people will like.
No problem. I mean, is it good to put the links? You guys want the links, or is it just
Why not?
just
It's easier. Yeah.
yeah? Because if you want to, I find a lot of stuff comes up to me online now that I've been looking
Yeah.
the last months. You get bombarded by all these like protein this, protein that, and sometimes just like, I don't know about that, you know? So anyway, so I try my own thing, my own variations, but so far so good. Family's been liking the difference, you know?
I
So
want to try this lentil Wellington. It looks so beautiful the way they made it. So
is it in a, it's in a, like a,
Puff
yeah,
pastry.
something
in a
like that.
pastry? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, pastry.
I've never made it. I've never
yeah,
made it,
that's
but
right. Well, it could be good for the holidays.
well, no, it's actually well, a lentil. It's not filled with cream and stuff. It's a lentil Wellington, so
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
all good.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you guys next week, and I'll talk
All
to
right.
you in the app
Thank
in
you,
the meantime.
Katya. Thank
Hey
you,
guys, have a good
Gilda
week.
and Sandra. Have a
Bye,
great
Pam.
week.
Bye,
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.